In today's video, I'm going to give you guys some of my strategies on how I made $8,000 in the last month on Robinhood. There's been a lot of stock videos coming out on how you can double your money, how you can 10x your money in the stock market, and that's a lot of hype going into investing. And when you're a beginner, you don't know what that actually means. Everybody is making it seem like it's so easy to make money in the stock market. But in today's video, I'm gonna give you guys a basic strategy that I've been using and I think everybody else can use to go through the good times and the bad times, because yes, the market will go down eventually, sometime, someday. So before we jump into the video, don't forget to smash and destroy the like button. If you guys want some free stocks, links are gonna be in the description. You guys can get 4 free stocks with Webull or 1 free stocks with Robinhood. For all you new investors, it's free money, just get it. Today, my portfolio is just worth under $92,000. If we jump into the week, I'm up 5%, and if we jump into the 1 month chart here, I'm up almost $8,000 in 1 month. So I'm happy that I'm making some money in the stock market now, but this isn't normal. This isn't how it usually is. Like typically my accounts grew in very small amounts, and it took a long time to get to this level. One strategy that I always do when it comes to the stock market is I'm always investing. So every single month, I'm investing about $4,000 into the stock market, no matter if it's going up, no matter if it's going down. This is what I like to do. This is how I'm able to grow my portfolio over time. I'm seeing so many videos about penny stocks. I'm seeing so many videos about SPACs. Like, I'll go over some of them and some of my concerns with you guys, so I don't want you guys to fall into those traps. But what I like to do, as well as consistently invest in the markets, is I look for undervalued companies that's been around for a while. I stay away from these brand new companies that just keep popping up overnight out of nowhere. That's just a more conservative approach to investing, where I think everybody should have during these times. So if you guys seen any of my older videos, I talk about ExxonMobil all the time, and this was one of the companies where I use both strategies of investing every single month, and on top of that, buying an undervalued company. So ExxonMobil currently today is worth over $50. In the last month, I think most of my gains actually came from ExxonMobil. In the last month, it's almost up 20%. So I own 500 shares, average cost is at $43, and total return, if we look at it, I'm up $3,570. So this is definitely one of the reasons why my portfolio is up so much over the last month. One easy way to just instantly research a company is just to scroll down on your Robinhood app if you have Robinhood Gold. Look at the Morningstar report. This is just better than just buying a stock without doing any research. This is like doing the most minimal amount of research, okay? Look at the Morningstar report. Is that a 5-star? 5-star is basically meaning that it is very undervalued. We're going to look at the economic moat is narrow. Typically, you would want a wide economic moat, but that varies from company to company. If we take a look at the fair value, you can see Morningstar is giving it a 74, which there's still a $24 margin from the price of Exxon today to the fair value. With that being said, I think ExxonMobil has just been beaten down over the last year. Like in 2020, ExxonMobil was probably one of the worst companies to own. But in 2021, things are starting to look a lot more bullish. One of the reasons why ExxonMobil is up a lot today is because almost 4% is because JP Morgan, I think the article was down here somewhere. JP Morgan just released this article. It's finally bullish on ExxonMobil for the first time in 7 years. Think about that. This analyst was saying JP Morgan, just don't buy it for the last 7 years, and now they just changed their mind. Another reason why ExxonMobil is doing so well is because the cost of oil per barrel now is at $50, and now is staying at that range of $50. And I've seen some videos and news articles where the CEO of ExxonMobil said if they could reach a $50 average oil per barrel, ExxonMobil is gonna do fine. With that being said, let's jump into Alibaba. Alibaba is a company that I've started to talk about over the last week. There has been a lot of comments that I've seen is, where is Jack Ma? Is Jack Ma still missing? The Chinese government kidnapped this guy and is torturing him. That is all just, I believe all of that is just clickbait. Going through all of the news articles, you guys have to understand that in the media or online media, publication media, they have to get clicks. These are dying businesses, all right? They need to get clicks. They need to get people to read their articles. And probably one of the best clickbait titles is Jack Ma is missing. one of the richest men in the world had been kidnapped by the Chinese government. There is so much negative news about China and a lot of different countries when you live in America. But when I lived overseas, when I lived in Southeast Asia for 5 years, America was the bad guy. All right, think about that. Yes, like every country will have their advantages and disadvantages, but just try to think objectively about every single country. Don't just listen to one source of information. So when it comes to Alibaba, I'm still sticking with the same plan here. I'm buying a few shares every single week, and every single month I have a set amount that I want to buy, and I'm going to be doing that over the course of probably the next few months. Secondly, Alibaba is a proven company. They generate massive revenues every single quarter, so I'm not too worried about them. Scrolling down into the Morningstar report, the minimum effort that you can do doing research, Morningstar is giving it a 4 out of 5, which basically saying you can still make some money here. Economic moat is a wide economic moat. You guys don't understand how much business, how many different types of business Alibaba does, man. There's cloud services, very similar to how Amazon has their cloud service. They have their own, they bought their own supermarket line, very similar to how Amazon bought Whole Foods. They have, their online retail. They do many of the same types of businesses as Amazon, but they just haven't gotten that, post-pandemic boost like Amazon has gotten. So fair value is sitting at $296. There's roughly about $50 more to go before the market price hits its fair value price. Currently, my position, I have 20 shares. Average cost is at $238. And I've already seen a total gain of $100. So some of the bullish news that's pushing Alibaba's price up today is that the US finally clarified that they're not going to ban this company from the New York Stock Exchange. So this means there's more stability, less uncertainty, and when there's less uncertainty with a company, generally more people are going to start to invest in that company, which means because it's less risky. So now I'm going to take you guys on the flip side, some companies that I'm not investing in. I thought this would be a cool little segment here. Zoom or ZOM, ticker symbol ZOM. Zomedica. This is a penny stock that has been on YouTube for the last few days. I've seen it running around, and I was trying to figure out what this company is. Why are people talking about it? This is the 5-year chart here. It's down 50%, 57% over the last 5 years, but within the last year, it's up almost 227%. So doing some research, this is one of the first articles that I've saw from my Discord. If you guys want to join my Patreon community, links are going to be in the description. If you guys want to, talk about making money in the stock market, links are going to be down there. So this is the first article that just popped up in my Discord. Penny stock Zomedica jumps 250% after someone paid Netflix star Carol Baskin about $300 for a mention. So me being a conservative investor, I'm typically already just not looking at penny stocks, all right? I tried it in the past, it just didn't work for me. For some people, it could work, right? I'm not saying it can't work, but for me, it doesn't work. And I think for most investors, it's not gonna work as well. But when you see an article like this, it has to kind of make you think a little bit. So did this company generate a lot of revenue over the last year or something? Did this company create some type of miracle medical instrument? I'm not really sure. I still have to look into that. But just from first glance at this, it's already not looking too good. Another company that just hit my radar where some other investors on YouTube are talking about is Churchill Capital. So Churchill Capital is another company, a SPAC, which is in the EV space. So this is Lucid, the EV maker based out of Arizona, I believe. I don't know 100% about this company, but the EV sector is on fire. I'm not gonna lie. Over the last 6+ months now, I've kind of missed the boat on that, and that's my fault. I understand now. Tesla is the culture. NIO is the culture, and this Lucid Air might be the big three when it comes to the EV market. This is a bit more interesting to me than Zomedica, but still, me being a conservative investor, I probably will be passing up on this one. If you guys don't know what SPACs are, it's basically a blank check company. It helps companies that are not on the stock market yet IPO, and with less fees, and it's just a little bit easier, but it's still a lot of uncertainty here. The deal is still basically pretty much at the rumor level, as nothing has been like set in stone and concrete. So this is something I'll keep an eye on. You know, I do not want to miss the next, you know, EV rally when it comes to another EV company. So if you ask me right now, where would I put my money? Where would I put a bet on? I will put it on Alibaba first, ExxonMobil second, CC, Churchill Capital third, and Zomedica. That's not even on the list. I'm not even gonna put it there. But all joking aside, what I am doing is I'm still consistently investing. I have cash reserves set up just in case another crash does happen. So that's one thing you guys might want to consider too. Don't go all in right now. Do not go all in the stock market right now. Yes, everybody's having fun, making some money in the stock market. You know, you see these YouTubers making 20, 30, 40, 50%, some even making over 200% on some of these crazy calls that they're doing. But that, in reality, most people are not gonna be able to do that for an extended period of time, okay? So just play the long game. Don't try to play a get rich quick type of deal. That is just what I would do. So if you guys want to see more videos from me, go check out these videos here. Drop some stocks down below that you want me to check out. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification if you guys want more videos just like this. Join the Patreon community if you guys want to make some money on the stock market. And follow me on Instagram, follow my second channel, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.